Fortnite Chapter 7 has been here for the past 2 days now. We have so much to go over when it comes to all new hidden secrets, brand new free rewards, and much more. When it does revolve around the 7's return finally here inside of Fortnite, as there's honestly so much to go over. So sit back, relax, as we're going to be going over everything here in today's video that you want to be sure you're staying tuned for. But first, if you happen to be enjoying the content here on the channel, do consider dropping a like and subscribing, so that way you don't miss out on any of the future uploads. And if any of you guys had to picking up anything inside of the item shop for yourself, do consider using my support creator code YTORAY, as it greatly supports the channel. So Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 1 Pacific Break is now here. Quite possibly this is the most fun I've had with a season's launch in quite a while. From all of the brand new quality of life additions that Fortnite have now added, considering they did actually post this graphic showcasing everything, with one of my favorite additions having to be the brand new falling animation when you're actually down. You can see your body basically ragdolls. But I know one of the biggest questions is what exactly is going on with the 7 here inside of Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 1. As if a few of you guys may have actually noticed, over at Classified Canyon, to the left of this location, you can actually find one of the 7's meteors, along with the capsule that they normally arrive in, which is honestly so cool that we're seeing this after so long of them being gone. And if you do actually walk up to this, you can hear a pretty cool audio log. I'll let you guys listen to that right now.
Mission log. I was scanning the aftermath of the battle for Reality 783 when I picked up a distress signal sent by Agent Jones. It's been a while. He and I have a lot to catch up on. Whatever's going on, odds are the 0 point is involved. Initial scans show this place has an intense concentration of 0 point energies. I'll need more info to make a complete assessment.
And you can also find the second audio log up here at the northern point of the Fortnite Island, which here is the audio for that one.
Mission log. Someone else is making a play for the shards, and I need to find out why. I could really use some help here. For the 7, we aren't what we used to be. I miss my sister most of all. Okay, time to lock in on the mission. I'll scout the area and see what I'm up against.
And we should be getting even more audio tapes over the next few days, as a few of them have already been leaked, as it does look like the order is actually going to be taken by the last reality somehow. As so far, we do only have the arrival of the brand new Cosmic Voyager outfit, which is obviously the final outfit you will be able to unlock within the Battle Pass, as he is currently scouting the Fortnite Island right now, and he is actually using a giant cradle. Not to be mistaken for the one we did see during the Chapter 2 end event, as this one is a lot smaller in comparison. And this character does seem to be super important to the last reality making a return to our Fortnite Island. Especially seeing as how during the 0 hour live event we did see the cube actually being used to take down the Dark Presence, which is most likely why the last reality is now back, as they've obviously found out that something is going on here on our Fortnite Island. And they are the clue to what exactly is happening when it does come to the 7. If any of you guys do remember, back in Chapter 3 Season 4, they were actually turned into chrome, which we did suspect was actually all of the members of the 7, but it turns out a few of them actually got away, including the Foundation. Which leads us to one of the brand new weapons we will be seeing make its way into Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 1, being the brand new 7 rifle. Which, if any of you guys do remember, we did actually see this weapon all the way back during Chapter 2 Season 8, as the Foundation used it when he was trying to rescue Jones from the IO. From all of the leaks we have about this, it is looking like this is actually going to be an all-new version of the railgun. So super cool, and obviously the 7's return is honestly a pretty sick one as well, and it does look like at some point over the course of Chapter 7 we should be getting a new version of the Order, as one of the audio logs does seem like she is actually being kidnapped by them, and it looks like we should be seeing an all-new corrupted version thanks to an Epic Games survey, which you can see right here. This is actually seen already, and it definitely looks like she's gone through some changes compared to her original outfit. And the same most likely applies to some of the other members, as we do actually have a pretty insane secret to go over as well when it comes to one of the most mysterious members of the 7, which I know a lot of you guys are gonna love. So be sure you don't go anywhere, but we do obviously have tons of brand new free rewards already available within Fortnite Chapter 7, with even more set to make their way into the game. as we do have all brand new ranked skin that you guys are actually able to get for free, and this one is going to be a bit of a grind. It's not actually available just yet considering the battle bus isn't back in the game, but it is the brand new Felino outfit, which you can obviously see. You can actually get yourself a brand new pickaxe and also a weapon wrap, which does seem like it's going to be quite a grind, as you do need to do a whole lot of different goals within ranked game modes. And then we do also have the brand new ranked quests as well, which do seem to be a lot harder this time around, as they have actually been split between Battle Royale and also Reload. Two different batches of rewards, which honestly do seem like they're going to be quite hard to obtain. I don't know if I'll be actually going for these myself this time around. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you are. But as I said, we do also have a brand new insane secret to go over that you want to be sure you're not missing out on. Well, for one of the very first secrets, we are here at the all-new classified canyon location, which does have in big numbers the number 7, which I don't think is a coincidence, as there's even more to this. So let's quickly head inside here. We just need to find where the zip line is that brings us down to the bottom floor. Okay, I think it's, yeah, right here. We're just gonna head on down to this secret little area where you can see there is actually a whole lot of cool secrets. So we are going to open up this door here, which should open up any second now. Okay, this is making a whole lot of noise. Hopefully we don't get caught by some other players. Okay, here we go. We do actually have ourselves a legendary arc lightning gun. Let's take that real quick, along with some blue chests for some legendary gear. Let's go. But you can obviously see it. We do have one of the last reality ships actually located inside of this actual bunker. And I don't think it's a coincidence at all that this area is called number 7. I would not be surprised if this actually ends up being secretly where the 7 are being kept. Especially considering we are actually wearing the origin skin right now, which is obviously one of the best members of the 7, I think. Honestly, his design is pretty cool, even though we're invisible right now for some reason. But if you guys do remember, he does actually have a built-in emote called Unchained, as he was actually a prisoner beforehand. Where you can obviously see he is actually wearing a jumpsuit here that has the number 7 on it as well. So maybe this is where he was kept before he joined the 7, or potentially where he is now being kept yet again. I'm honestly not too sure, but there's definitely a whole lot of secrets, and I would be sure to keep an eye out on this location over the next few months, as there's definitely going to be a lot of secret storyline information here. Especially even though the fact that we do actually have this symbol here, it is watching with a giant eye, which is a reference to the Nothing character. If any of you guys do remember him, he was a big part of Fortnite Chapter 3 as well, which is a villain that we never ended up seeing within Fortnite's storyline. So hopefully Fortnite can adjust that at some point in the future, with maybe the Nothing being the big villain of Fortnite Chapter 7, which I think could honestly be pretty sick. But don't worry, that's not all, as we have even more. But anybody else think it's kind of cool the fact that in the 0 Hour Live event that we did see the red cube, which obviously we only did recently start seeing within Fortnite OG. And I don't think that's a coincidence at all, considering we do know that OG is also tied into the storyline, as it's actually happening at the exact same time that Fortnite Chapter 7 is ongoing with as well. And definitely looks like there's going to be more important storyline information happening within OG, so be sure to keep an eye out on that. As I wouldn't be surprised if we do see the return of the Cube Queen as well at some point over the course of Chapter 7 with an all-new updated look, considering she was actually locked to a previous battle pass, which does also bring me along the lines of the fact that obviously a lot of these 7 outfits were actually tied to battle passes, which is most likely why we will be getting all new versions of them. Maybe their suits will be getting upgraded, and also some of the all-new corrupted members potentially arriving within the item shop, which I think is honestly pretty cool for any of you guys who did miss out on those original outfits. Be sure to leave your thoughts on that down below, as obviously right now we do know that battle passes are no longer exclusive, and they will be available at some point as well, 18 months after the season has ended, which I honestly do think is pretty cool. But don't worry, we do also have some other free rewards as well that you want to be sure you're not missing out on, as it does look like it's going to be getting quite juicy. We do only have 22 people left. Let's put the origin style back on. The best one, I'm not gonna lie. And we have our Trustiel wingsuit. Man, this item is honestly so fun to use. I mean, you can literally stay in the air for the entire match if you do use this smartly. I mean, you need to keep on dipping and diving so you can keep your momentum. Here we go here. Oh. What are you doing, bro? Come on. We do actually have one of the bosses here as well. Who do we have? We have Brutus. You know what? I suppose we'll try take him down. Because honestly, becoming a boss in this season is super fun. Definitely a better way of doing it rather than just having medallions, I think. Okay, we get rid of this guy. His health is going down super quickly. GG's. Oh my goodness, we need some health right now. Some guys down here. There's one. There's two. Oh, someone sneaking up on us. Oh my god, I need to reload everything. Oh my goodness. And everyone is going on a madness today. And look at that, we do actually have the Cosmic Voyager's cradle looking at the spawn island. This should be getting very close to the Fortnite island over the next few days, and then most likely scouting different locations, which I think is going to be super cool. I definitely would be sure to keep an eye out on the Loop Labs location, as that is where the Zero Shard is currently being rebuilt. And you can also see some little nice Easter eggs to the Zero Crisis event, considering the fact you can actually see it looks like they're actually rebuilding the whole little room area that was in that event. Super cool, I think. We do have the final circle here at Classified Canyon. I hope they are not inside there, because if they are, we are screwed. And coincidentally enough, we do actually have the Sevens meteor right here as well, with the orders pod and also the voice line. I don't know why it's not working for some reason, but still a pretty cool detail. And I think honestly at this point meteors are just a staple of the 7. Or is this one? Look, this guy here, we have Deadmau5. Bro is cranking right now. Down you go. Oh, more shots. My goodness, they're all coming out of the woodworks today. There's one. Where you at, buddy? Where you at? Oh, there he is there. Not slick, bro. We got, is that Agent Jones? GG's. Thanks for playing. So also keep in mind, we still have a handful of free rewards available to get right now as part of the Battle Bus quest, as we're still repairing it, as it will be available back in the game sometime this week. So be sure you're claiming those rewards as soon as possible, as those challenges are time limited. So also keep in mind, with the last reality's return and the last we did see of the Origin, he was obviously chromed at the end of Fortnite Chapter 3. And while we do know that his original origins go back to the cubes, considering even when I was loading screens we could see what looks to be the Cube King. And it is safe to say that he most likely will be making a big part here inside of Fortnite Chapter 7. With it potentially being a brand new skin, as obviously he's going to be working with the last reality yet again. Unless we can find some way to uncorrupt him, as we are obviously set to see the Corrupted 7 very soon. And honestly, I think this is going to be super cool. I think it's more or less putting the Origin in the same place as Dago from last chapter. And definitely can expect to see some all brand new free rewards. Whether or not he does show up here in Chapter 7 Season 1 or potentially inside of Season 2, we'll obviously have to wait and see, but it is safe to say the Fortnite storyline is officially back. So be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited for it. But unfortunately, that is all we pretty much have time for here in today's video. And if you did watch all the way to the very end of it, be sure to drop this word down in the comments alongside with your Epic Games ID. And if you're not already, do consider using my support credit code YTORAY, as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. And if you did enjoy, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.